Today on Living the Dream, we face possibly our biggest challenge so far, and maybe even our biggest challenge for a while. So let's stick around and get into it, shall we? What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode number 5 of Living the Dream, the return of Harchester United. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and as you can see on your screen, we are facing Morecambe in the first round of the FA Cup. Before we get into the episode, leave your comments below. Predict a scoreline before we get going. I think we can beat them, but your mileage may vary. Fixtures-wise, since we last met against Darlington, we've had 2 1-1 draws against Boston, where Chris Cahill scored, and Southport, where Reece Emery rescued a draw for us. I have made a change for today's episode tactically, or today's game tactically. The 4-4-2 that's been working so well till Sunderland until I'm sacked, I've decided to adopt it today because it does produce a lot of chances, and I think it's going to mask our weakness with not having Jason Porter. If you missed the last episode, Jason Porter is going to be out for the next month or two. It's touch and go, so we're going to have to try and make the best we can without him. So with that in mind, our starting lineup today is Omer in goal, Roger at right back, Oja, Tyson and James, Moody, Mackay, Morrissey and Summers make up the midfield, with Emery and Cahill starting up top. Bruce, Campbell, Neal, Torrent, Halen, Williams and O'Neill make up the bench. We haven't seen Joseph Torrent yet. Who knows, maybe he's going to make himself a hero. Stranger things have happened. I'm very much hoping that this tactic works as well for us as it does for Sunderland, because if it doesn't, then we're going to be in real trouble today. Looking at the Morecambe team, there's some names I recognise here, including Tumani Diagaraga. He's a decent player. Pringle and Stockton are both decent strikers. They're certainly better than anything we have encountered so far. I don't know if that's the Michael Turner that used to play Premier League football, but if it is, we should be worried. Stephen Hendry is a name I recognise, and I don't know why. So let's see if we can do something here. We're the underdogs here. Let's get out there and cause an upset. That sounds like a strong move. There are a lot of nervous players there. We've got a tunnel interview, which is rare. Will you look to attack here? Yes. Your side has so far pushed 3 opponents to the wayside. Can a 4th follow? If we play a game and everyone does their job, we should win. That feels positive. Hopefully that will inspire the fans. We've got our Magic TV graphic because we are playing the game on TV. It's the first time I've seen the Magic TV intro, but it's nice to see it. It's a good addition to the game, this, and I'm quite happy to see it for the first time. Not just on the channel, I think this is the first time I've seen it, period. Thoughts and prayers, guys. Smash like for luck. 23 minutes on the clock. This is our first highlight. A corner from Pringle. Diagaraga scores. And things were going so well. We were dominating on every possible stat up until this moment, which is very frustrating. Diagaraga, a guy I said I recognised, does well to get that into the net. Our defence was all over the place for that one, which is disappointing. But we've got a highlight straight from the kickoff. Maybe we're just going to come immediately back and get ourselves back in the game. Maybe we're just going to start collapsing here. Kenyon to Phillips. Phillips plays in Stockton. Ball out wide to Mendes Gomez, but James is there and gets the ball forward. There's no one there to receive it. Cahill's going to chase it. He's not going to get there. But can we do something? Ball goes forward. Stockton. Mackay is there to pick it up. Oja. Lamine Oja needs to find a good ball here. Doesn't. Lavelle to Kenyon to Phillips to Stockton. Ball through to Pringle now. We really need to win this back as Phillips gets through. Can we at least stop this? We can't. And that's 2 goals in the space of about 60 seconds. That's absolutely brutal. I'm going to have to really berate the boys now because that's embarrassingly poor, if I'm completely honest. That's an embarrassingly poor piece of defending. And this switch to this tactic hasn't worked. There's a big gulfing class between the two teams, it's got to be said, but that's an embarrassing. You can see on the stats we were leading right up until here. The XG has only just popped up there. Songo to Phillips to Diagaraga. We're going to have to really make some changes at half-time, I think, if not before half-time. Songo to Phillips, back to Songo on the wing. Can we get rid of this? Oja is there, but only clears it as far as Phillips. We need to really win this ball back and start making some waves here. Phillips, Mendes Gomez, Stockton. They're just playing it around us. Mendes Gomez again. It's through to Stockton, who's so close to making it 3. Omer took far too long to gather that ball up and plays it straight out to Roger. Are we going to go on the counter? We're not. Pringle's got a free kick, edge of the box, whips it in. Diagaraga's the head. Omer saves it, and that can't be the end of the highlight. Can we hit them on the break? Not if we're going to play balls like that. Moody picks it up. Can Gavin Moody inspire something? Emery is on the ball. Reece Emery. Can he get us a goal? Reece Emery gets us a goal, and maybe we're going to get back into this. Maybe it's not time to make any hasty changes. I'll throw an encouraged shout out there whilst we're looking at the replay. Moody does well to pick up this ball with the interception. Reece Emery just into the box. Tightens the angle a little bit, but finds it into the net, and that's okay. It gives me a little bit of hope that we can resurrect something from this game. I mean, I would take a draw, if I'm honest. I would take a draw and see if we can make a bit more cash off of this. It looks like a decent crowd at the Lair. We're going into half-time now. See if we can inspire something with the team talk before we make any drastic tactical changes. It's going to be a big one. Unlucky boys. I think that we can't do unlucky boys. I guess a cautious, things haven't gone right for everyone. Seems motivated. Corner for us. It's very early in the second half. Moody plays it short to Mackay. What options have we got around us? Mackay finds Moody. Moody with a ball across. Summers with a header. Apparently it was offside anyway, but it looked okay. It looked like something had gone well there. And now Tyson picks up at the back to James. James ball forward looking for Emery. Can't find him. Lavelle heads it to Phillips. Phillips to Stockton. That's a dodgy tackle from Tyson, and he's going to get his marching orders now. Oh, just unnecessary sendings off. Unnecessary sendings off all round. I'm really in two minds what to do here. I think I'm just going to try and switch it up this way. We have to take off Chris Cahill, which was not an ideal situation. We'll send in Campbell at the back. That will hopefully see something through. I am going to start thinking about making some changes, though, for personnel, because Morrissey is having an absolute mare out there. He wants us to go very defensive, but we need a goal. There's nothing I can do about that. We need to have a goal. There's no point hoping we'll steal something on the break. There's James, Morrissey and Roger all having bad games. Campbell gets up in the air with a good header. Kenyon to Diagoraga. Lavelle picks up the ball, goes over the top. Ozier is there to Campbell. Just hoofs it into danger again. Diagoraga, ball out to the right-hand side, or our right-hand side. Pringle with a cross. Let's do something about that. We've won a corner. That's probably the best we could hope for, winning a corner hit, or giving away a corner hit. Let's get rid of this, please. Don't know what happened there. Wasn't really able to spot that. I'm going to make a sub. Roger's been booked. He's not playing well. Charlie James, I know I've used it on the right-hand side before and got results from, so we'll try that and then we'll make the Morrissey for Neil change. Hopefully that will see us through to the end of the game. Pringle with a free kick from deep. Let's hope we clear this. Anywhere will do. Summers will pick this up. Can we hit them on the counter? Only one guy up top is going to be an issue when hitting people on the counter. We've really got no choice. We have to sacrifice someone for a new defender. Emery has been brought down. Free kick. That might be a straight red for Harry Davis, and that might even the odds up for us here. It's got to be a card of some colour, surely. Red? Looks red. It is red. Free kick on the edge of the box, and we could be in with a chance here. We're not going to see the free kick, of course. That would be too easy. But now they're back on the attack. Kenyon to Pringle. Pringle back to Kenyon. If we can get the ball back here, we might be able to take advantage. I'm going to yell some encouragement, I think, when I can. Unless we can see a goal here. Ball all the way back. No one's really chasing that down. No one's quick enough to chase that down, if I'm honest. Turner plays it out. Moody is there. Gavin Moody could do something here from the wing. He's got options around him. Mackay is there. Can Liam Mackay score? Put us on terms. He can't. Good save from Jake Turner. Hopefully the corner. Can we convert the corner? Moody. What's he going to do? Ball to Neil Shaw. It's going to be something good here. Moody inside. Halem. And to Neil. Campbell. Back to Halem. Someone just have a pop. Moody. Spread the play. Spread the defence out. Gets the crossing. He doesn't find his man. And we're back into trouble here, really. Stockton removing the danger. Throw in for Morecambe to Gibson. To Mendes Gomez. Pringle now on the ball. Gibson gets a chance to cross. Campbell will head it clear. And now Summers, if he can pick this ball up, might be in with a chance. He doesn't get there. O'Sullivan. Diagoraga. Mendes Gomez back to O'Sullivan. Ball forward to Stockton. If they score now, it's over. Luckily, Alex O'Mare is on hand to keep us safe for a second, but they are going to have a corner, and it's going to be Pringle to take it. Can we do something with this? Just get rid of it. It's been got rid of, and now Reece Emery, who's come deep to defend the corner, picks it up. If he had the pace, he'd be clear on goal here, but I don't think he can make it. Gibson makes the tackle, but Emery might keep it, but he doesn't keep it in play. Corner for Morecambe. We need to defend this, and we need to get up their end and score. Quite frankly, I want to yell at Charlie James because he's had an absolute nightmare, but Nathaniel Knight Percival, that was an awful camera angle. Nathaniel Knight Percival has scored. It's 3-1. We are absolutely dead and buried in this game now. Absolutely dead and buried in this game now. And it looks like we're going like the FA Cup. We made it to the first round. We achieved our minimum goal, which is not massive drama, but you'd have liked to have seen more from us today. I don't know if changing the tactic was a mistake. Maybe time will show that it was. But I had to do something because Morecambe were always a better side than us. Moody with a free kick from deep. Can we get a goal from this? We can't. Not straight away or any. Anyway, Summers, he's picked up the ball. He's just cutting through everyone. Bradley Summers scores. If he can pick this ball up, get the game kicked off, and get us back up the other end, maybe there's a really minuscule chance we can get ourselves the draw here. We've done well really at 3-2 against a team from 2 divisions above us, but Summers really shouldn't have had that space. I don't know how he's pulled that off. I'll take it, of course, all day long, but that's going to be the end of the game. We're not going to get ourselves a third goal. It was very unlikely. There's full time, and it's gone okay for us. It's not gone too... Charlie James has had an absolute nightmare today. Probably going to fine him for a bad performance. Can't fault you for effort, I think, is the best we can do. I say I can't fault for effort. If Charlie James had shown up, we might have been with more of a chance. Post-match interview, the referee had a lot of work today with your team picking up several cards. Does the aggression... it was a commitment. Do I feel let down? Yes, I do. If I'm honest, I feel let down by the sending off because he's one of our most experienced players and a member of the coaching staff and really should have been doing better. I'm curious though, just very quickly before we wrap the episode up, what did we make in terms of gate receipts from that episode? Because it must have been from that game, must have been fairly of 71,000. We've only played one home game this month, haven't we? We have 71,000 off a gate of 15,000, so we have got the fan base there, which is good to see all around. But that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. As always, you can find me on the social medias. I'm on Twitter, Insta and Patreon. Please remember to like and subscribe. Magic graphic to double remind you to like and subscribe. And in the meantime, guys, I've been Chasing Lamely. Many thanks for watching. Shame we couldn't make it through to the next round of the Cup, but, you know, there's always time. Until next time, have a good one.